response to his request, Darren was given a 30-minute slot, scheduled 4 hours later, to present his case directly to the senator. He hurried onto a small shuttle and set course for the central station. When he stepped into the senator's office, the senator greeted him only with a sideways glance and kept studying the wide holographic displays floating in front of his desk. For the first few minutes, it didn't even look as if he was truly paying attention. But a short while after Darren began to speak, the senator slowly drew his gaze away from the screens and turned it toward him. Even then, there was less genuine understanding in that look than a kind of hollow, exhausted stare. He let Darren speak to the very end without interrupting, and when the explanation was over, his eyes slid back, almost as if nothing had been said, to the bright charts and graphs showing mining output and production targets. Only then did he close those windows and open Darren's report. Inside the file were signed notes from 6 of the 17 council members explicitly linking the anomaly to lunar mining. After skimming through the document, he lifted his head again. "Very well," he said. "If this assumption is correct, what exactly do you propose? What stance do you think we should take?" Darren drew a deep breath and laid out his solutions one by one. An immediate shutdown of all mining operations, a formal request for expert support from Earth, bringing the issue to the public and the press if necessary to create political pressure, and redirecting dead stations and heavy orbital modules, via controlled maneuvers, down into the collapse crater to partially counterbalance the mass shift. In short, the kind of measures that would give any senator a pounding headache, things no politician ever wants to hear. After a brief silence, the senator let his eyes wander across the empty wall opposite him, then spoke in a calm yet cutting tone. "Let's be honest," he said. "This plan is politically hard to defend, economically very expensive, and from a technical standpoint would only create unnecessary panic at this stage. It will be wiser to collect more data, run new measurements, and reassess the situation in 2 days." At that moment, a secretary stepped into the room carrying a stack of files, silently signaling that the meeting time was over. The dossier had been shelved once again. Darren left the office with his shoulders sagging and started back toward his shuttle. In the same corridor, the senator's deputy for lunar security, Laura van der Meer,